welcome to Northwest High School as we get ready for a varsity matchup between the Aiken Falcons and the Northwest Knights. Thank you again for joining us, everyone. My name is Safwan Olvey, joined by Shane Coleman. And Shane, we have a battle of some inter-conference foes. The Aiken Falcons representing the Cincinnati Metro Athletic Conference, the Northwest Knights representing the Southwest Ohio Conference. We got the starting lineups being announced right now, and before we tip off, what are you looking forward to in this game between these two excellent teams?
Well, I mean, just watching pregame, Aiken has a lot of size, and I mean a lot of size. I mean, we got a kid, Purdue, who's listed as 6'7", and he threw down a huge dunk during pregame. So Aiken, I'm looking for them to use that size to their advantage. In Northwest, they were really hitting some deep threes during pregame, so I'm looking for them to use that that three-point shooting ability. And we'll just see which one wins out in this one between the snipers at Northwest and the sheer size over at Aiken.
Northwest coming into the game with a 6-3 record, 1-1 in conference. This is a team that scores a lot of points in Northwest. They've scored 50 points in 6 consecutive games, including the loss against the GCL South foe Elder. But Northwest not shy of scoring points. The key players, Dasani Hill, who's third in the SWAC, averaging 3.6 assists per game. Darius Sanders, who's fourth in the SWAC, averaging 7.3 rebounds a game. And Kevon Grant, who's third in the league, averaging 2.8 steals per game. They have different players with different strengths around this team, Shane.
Yeah, Northwest, they don't lean on one player too much. They definitely have a team atmosphere when it comes to who has what responsibilities. They have some guys can score, some guys are rebounders, some guys are assist guys. So Northwest is a very well-rounded team.
The Falcons coming into this game with a 4-6 record. They've won, and although they struggled earlier in the season, this Falcons team, they lost 5 in a row to start the season. They have since reeled off 4 of their last 5, playing some excellent basketball as of late.
Yeah, and they beat a Blanchester team last night, and that's a team that has a 2,000-point scorer on it with a kid named Sipple. And they were able to hold them, or able to keep them in check and come up with a big win there.
And when talking about the Aiken Falcons, it all runs through their star guard, Jakata Stone, who's fourth in the conference, averaging 21 points per game, and he's their do-it-all Swiss Army knife.
Oh, yeah, Stone, he is the man for Aiken. When you look at their stats, he gets it done on all aspects of the game.
And then they also have teammate Robbie Cass, who averages 18 points per game, so that is the dynamic duo to look out for the Aiken Falcons.
Yeah, and this Aiken team, they put up a lot of points.
And the first basket of the game is up and good by Dasani Hill, who we just mentioned, who has a big passer of the ball, but also can score the ball.
Yep.
Giving Northwest a 2-0 lead in the first basket of this varsity game.
Some aggressive defense by Northwest early.
Double teaming the ball. The three-point shot is up, and that one's off the back of the rim.
That was almost unfair there. Davis listed at 6'5". He just went right up over him with that three-pointer.
That was Kevon Grant with the rebound. And the dynamic duo of Aiken, both players, Robbie Cass and Jakata Stone, in the top 10. Only Gamble Montessori in the Cincinnati Metro Athletic Conference have 2 players in the top 10 of scoring. So this team can score, and they score in bunches.
Oh, yeah, that's one thing with this Aiken team. They like to put up some points. And we're seeing here early, they are very fast, too.
Getting offensive rebounds, using their length.
Yeah, that's Purdue with that rebound there. He's a big dude.
As you were mentioning, the size could be a big factor for the Aiken Falcon team.
Yeah, Northwest has a little bit of size here, but, I mean, they don't have anything that can match Purdue or Davis.
Northwest dribbling the ball around. Three-point shot is up. That one's off the back of the rim.
Oh, went up over him.
Darius Sanders.
Yeah, Sanders listed at 6'3", and he actually put a good effort on that one. I was surprised.
And Shane, an interesting note for this game. Northwest is a very senior-led team. Every player on this team, except for 2, are all seniors. And Aiken is the opposite. They are led by a whole bunch of juniors and only 2 seniors. So the 2 opposite ends of the spectrum for these teams.
Yeah, and that experience pays off. But at the same time, you have the youth and just the sheer energy of Aiken with the younger guys. So it'll be an interesting mix to see which one wins out, the senior-led team with Northwest or Aiken being the youthful team.
And the defense will be big in this game as both teams can score. Aiken allows 65 points per game, Northwest allowing 49. Now, we do have to understand the competition is different in the Cincinnati Metro Athletic Conference and the SWAC, but 65 points a game allowed for Aiken and only 49
Nice
for Northwest.
rebound.
We'll see if that holds.
Yeah,
Layup
you
is
hit
up, and the layup is
nice little
good.
play there. Yeah, as you were saying, the Cincinnati Metro, they have some really good basketball there. I mean, Aiken's a pretty good team. I mean, Hughes is good. And there's some good basketball played there in the Cincinnati Metro.
Hassani Hill for Northwest, and then LeBron Berry for all as we get started here in this varsity matchup. Aiken playing a full court press, trying to force Northwest into some turnovers early on in this game. Sanders goes up, misses it, gets his offensive rebound, puts the shot up again, and gets fouled.
I'll give Sanders some credit. He is not afraid to go up against the big boys there from Aiken. I mean, he's going up and getting some rebounds.
Personal foul, Aiken, number 3, LeBron Berry, his first, team's first.
LeBron Berry, who is the actually third leading scorer. We talked about Jakota Stone and Robbie Cass. LeBron Berry averages 9 points per game, gets his first basket of the game as well.
Yeah, this will be an interesting game to see because as we've seen here just in the first couple of minutes here, Aiken is a very athletic and very fast team, and Northwest is trying to hold their own, but we'll see. I mean, we're still very early.
Some quick substitutions for Northwest. We have Jalen Neal coming in for Simeon Willis. And we also have Braden Miller, who is one of the few underclassmen on this team that I was mentioning. Braden Miller, who is about to come in, very tall sophomore.
Personal foul, Northwest, number 1, Grant, his first, team's second.
Northwest going to go with that full court press. That's Jalen Neal that was applying the pressure down the court for Northwest.
And they're going to have to keep an eye on Jakota Stone and Robbie Cass every time down the floor.
Deep three.
That was no good.
And Purdue using that size.
Stone again. That one is good.
Nailed that one.
He might miss one, Shane, but he will not miss twice in a row. And now a 7-4 lead for the Aiken Falcons.
There's another look at that deep three.
Stepping into rhythm with that one, no doubt.
That was Robbie Cass hit that one.
A quick 7-4 lead for Aiken after our first timeout. Northwest looking to stay in this game early, looking to kind of calm the storm, Shane, as this Aiken team can be a little bit overwhelming, but Northwest so far staying in the game very well early on.
Yeah, I mean, 7-4, you can't ask for a whole lot more than that, but I mean, Northwest, they're a good team. They're 6-3. Plus, another thing you need to think about, Northwest was supposed to play last night against Harrison, but that game was postponed. Aiken played yesterday, so it'll be interesting to see if Northwest being well rested is going to benefit them or if it'll hurt them with Aiken riding the momentum of last night.
Kevon Grant tried a three, but it was no good. There's Jakota Stone. Tries to pass it out, but turns the ball over. Northwest running in transition. Great use of the body.
Yeah, he gets a friendly roll there, too, because I thought that ball was going to try and pop out, but it does go through.
Kevon Grant using his body to avoid the block. An excellent use, bringing the Knights within 1 point. The drive in, no good, but they grab the offensive rebound.
Aiken using that size to their advantage.
They've already grabbed multiple offensive rebounds here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that twosome of Davis and Purdue, they're going to be tough for Northwest to hang with.
And they're going to get a foul. Actually, no, it's going to be a turnover. Here's that layup by Kevon Grant. Again, excellent use of his body to avoid the block. Kevon Grant averaging 11.7 points coming into this game. Darius Sanders drives in, pass out to Dasani Hill. Back to Sanders.
Triple team there by Aiken.
Jalen
Wide
Neal, three-point
open.
shot.
Can't
That's off
hit
the
it,
front
though.
of the rim.
Here comes Aiken. Oh, just absolutely annihilated him.
And they are going to call a charge, and the Northwest bench next to us is fired up.
Let's take another look at that. He just obliterated.
Personal foul, Aiken, number 5.
That was
Chance
Elijah
Davis.
Horton took that charge.
That was number 5, Chance Davis.
And that was Horton that just got absolutely run over by for Northwest.
Elijah Horton, the leading point scorer for the Northwest Knights, averaging 13 points coming into this game.
And give that man credit. He's putting his body on the line out there.
Here's a replay of that charge call. Looked like his right foot might have been moving, Shane.
Yeah, our producer Tony definitely feels that way too.
Tony just wants them to get the right call. That's all he wants.
Yeah.
He just wants to get the right call. Robbie Cass coming up the court. Over to Jakota Stone. Stone passes
Nice
it up.
pass.
Gets the pass, but they cannot finish. That's Chance Davis.
Another one won't fall.
Body's going everywhere, but Northwest will retain possession. Davis with an easy miss. Very un-Aiken-like. Aiken coming into this game averaging 61 points per game.
Yeah, and you can see why. This is a very athletic team, and they are able to go up and get rebounds. They're able to get around people. And I have to imagine having a guy that's 6'7" and a guy that's 6'5", that is definitely not something everybody in high school level has.
Elijah Horton over to Dasani Hill. And Shane, me and you were talking before the game, and our producers are talking to us in our ear. There's a lot of fans in the stands for a COVID-restricted game.
Yeah, I was surprised, and they actually made an announcement earlier about there being open spots up top, but if anybody wanted to go up there, and the only people sitting up there, I think, are
for those
Northwest
watching,
JV's team.
For those watching the top left of your screen, you see the bleachers, and the people on the announce team were kind of urging visitors to go up there to social distance. And again, Aiken misses an easy layup. This one from the 21 points per game scorer, Jakota Stone. Brandon Baltimore in the game for Northwest as well. Darius Sanders gets it out to Dasani Hill for three. And that one's off.
Man.
A lot of contact.
Yeah, they're letting them play.
That was LeBron Berry with the rebound. Stone brings it up the court, drives, and cannot get it to go.
Oh,
and then Darius Sanders loses control of the ball, turns it over. LeBron Berry uses the Euro step and gets it to go.
that was a nifty little move there.
Elijah Horton coming up the court, using a Euro step of his own, passes it to Sanders, and when he goes up, he gets fouled. A very quick sequence of events that was. Here's Darius Sanders losing control of the ball. LeBron Berry taking himself with a fancy Euro step.
He just went right around him. Horton looked like he was trying to take another charge, and Berry just said, yeah, I'm just going to go around you.
Tyreek Gray coming in for Jakota Stone, as Stone has struggled early in this game. 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Aiken leading 9-6. And a foul call on Aiken here.
Personal foul, Aiken, number 12, Langston Lee, his first, team's four.
The junior Langston Lee on the foul. The only seniors for Aiken, Tyreek Gray and Karan Purdue. Everyone else is an underclassman. Jakota Stone as well as a senior.
Stone
yes,
as well.
Jakota Stone. 3 seniors on this team. The rest are all juniors.
Oh, that would have been a nice move.
And with about 16 seconds left, it looks like Aiken will hold for the last shot. Robbie Cass handling the ball. Guarded by Brandon Baltimore. With 1 second, the shot goes up, and the shot is no good. And after a very quick first quarter, the Aiken Falcons lead by a score of 9-6.
Yeah.
So far, the story of this game for the Falcons is just shots not falling.
Yeah, they're getting some good looks, but they're also getting a lot of fast break points, and you got to come under control if you're going to try and go on the break.
LeBron Berry had an excellent first quarter. Unfortunately for Aiken, Jakota Stone did not have a great first quarter, but they are still winning, and we do not expect him to be cold for long.
No, I mean, the guy's averaging over 21 points a game. I would imagine he's going to heat up here before long.
As a team, Northwest shoots 27% from three, which is not strong, one of the worst in the conference. Aiken shooting 37% from three, so we will see if the three-pointer is a big difference in this game. So far, both of these teams seem to be attacking, so the three-pointer has not been a factor.
No, or Aiken particularly with their size, they're trying to attack the basket early on. The Northwest, they're trying to drive on them as well, and they both have had mixed results, but it's only one quarter. There's still 3 more of these to go, so we'll see if either team can start getting some momentum going.
So as we get ready to start the second quarter here at Northwest High School, as the Aiken Falcons take on Northwest in this varsity matchup. Langston Lee has the ball, being guarded by Elijah Horton. Stone comes back into the game, being guarded by Dasani Hill. Robbie Cass for three.
Oh,
that one's off.
Back of the iron.
Darius Sanders showing his rebounding ability, bringing that one in for Northwest. Hill being double teamed, gets it over to Horton. Horton drives, puts up the shot.
Nice floater.
And gets the floater to fall.
Well done.
A 1-point game now. A lot of body contact at near the perimeter, and they're going to get a foul. And Elijah Horton, the leading point scorer for Northwest, with a big shot. Horton again averaging 13 points per game for this team. Dasani Hill will come out of the game. Jalen Neal will come back into the game. Simeon Willis also coming back into the game for Northwest.
Double team by Northwest.
Aiken trying to use their size. Robbie Cass over to Stone. Back to Cass. A deep three.
Oh,
that one's off.
Of the rim.
Langston Lee has the ball and puts it back onto the perimeter.
Falcons trying to set up an offense here. Northwest in that 2-3 zone. And they got a man open.
3-point shot for Cass.
Oh!
And that one falls.
Robbie Cass just nails it.
And Cass coming to show up in this game. He has half of Aiken's 12 points. Simeon Willis over to Sanders. Sanders drives, gets the ball ripped, but Aiken touches it last, and Northwest will retain possession. Here's a 3-point shot by Robbie Cass, such a deadly scorer, such a deadly sharpshooter.
Yeah, you can't let Cass get hot.
And that ball turned over by Northwest.
Here comes
Stone. Has the ball.
Oh.
And he cannot get it to fall. And that is multiple shots, Shane, that are just not falling for the uber talented scorer.
Yeah, I thought that one was going in, but that rim wasn't friendly there.
His first, team's fifth.
Elijah Horton coming out of the game. Simeon Willis over to Dasani Hill as he will run the point, being guarded by Stone as he comes up half court.
Some nice defense by Stone there to cut off Sanders.
3-point shot. Off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Karan Purdue.
Yeah, you're not going to box out a big 6'7" Purdue.
Langston Lee driving. A lot of contact, and they get Simeon Willis for a foul.
Yeah, I think Willis was wanting that to be a jump ball, but they're not going to give it to him.
Personal foul Northwest, number 3, Simeon Willis. His first, team's fourth.
Darius Sanders comes out of the game. Sarvel Barksdale, number 21 for Northwest in the game, who just shot the three-pointer you saw that missed. A defensive lineup out there for Northwest. And the defense pays dividends as LeBron Berry misses a layup.
Northwest, nice move. Crossed him over. Oh.
A nice move turns into a turnover from Simeon Willis.
Man, he crossed him over, but the pass just wasn't there. Aiken
5:20 left to go here in the first half. Aiken leading 12-8.
Little give and go there. Some tough defense by the Knights. The crowd getting behind it, and so is the Northwest
Robbie
bench.
Cass, Sarvel Barksdale. The shot is up. That's not good. Northwest playing some excellent defense, but the ball goes off Elijah Horton, and Aiken keeps possession of the ball.
Yeah, we knew coming into this game, Northwest was a good defensive team. When you look at their points allowed per game, they do not give up many points.
And those of you who recognize the name Barksdale, who watched The Wire, Avon Barksdale was the antagonist in that show. A very good show if anybody hasn't watched that, The Wire.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. Nice shot.
The three-pointer falls for Langston Lee.
Tickling the twine there by Lee.
Balloons the lead to 7 points.
Hand down, man alive.
Aiken slowly starting to get their offensive rhythm going. And the scary part is their best player, Jakota Stone, is still trying to find his rhythm in this game.
Yeah, that's the scary part there, is when you have somebody that's a star player that's off to a slow start, you know at some point they're going to kick it in, and you just got to hope to contain them until that point.
There's Northwest head coach. Varsity head coach Nick Argentati for the Northwest Knights. Argentati's been here for a handful of years.
Very exciting, fast-paced game here early on in this one.
And Langston Lee, who just hit that three-pointer, already big on the season average. That's 3 points for him, only averaging 4.2 points per game coming into the season, but a quick three-pointer comes back with it.
Yeah, you start knocking down three-pointers, that season average will go up in a heartbeat.
Northwest looking to create some offense, trying to keep pace with these Aiken Falcons.
Some nice defense there.
Simeon Willis with a nice pass to Sanders.
Nice hesitation there.
Doesn't finish, but he does get fouled.
Another look at that. Sanders with a nice little hesitation there. Let Stone go right over top of and gives him a shot at the basket.
And free throws will be a key in this game for Northwest. If they look to stay with Aiken's offense, they have to make their free throws. Sanders starts off on the right foot by hitting it and giving Northwest 9 and looking to make it 10.
Nice rebound there by Cass.
Northwest shooting 61% from the free throw line this year.
Oh, what a move. Just can't get it to fall.
That was Langston Lee again. Had the layup, just couldn't get it to drop. Elijah Horton out to Simeon Willis. Willis for three and gets it to go.
All day when you leave somebody open.
Now Aiken's lead is now 3 points.
Northwest, they got a lot of fight in them. I watched this team last year. This team does not quit.
Stone over to Lee. The crowd slowly getting into this game now. What an excellent first half this has been.
Yeah, this has been a very exciting first half of basketball. The Northwest bench really into it down here.
Robbie Cass with the ball being guarded by Hill. Now Stone has the ball looking to make a move. Shoots the three. That one's off.
Nice rebound. Oh, nice little play there by Barry.
Willis coming up the court. Gives it up to Kevon Grant. Now Elijah Horton has the ball being guarded by Langston Lee at the top of the perimeter. The three-point shot is up.
Oh, and he hits it.
And now the game is tied. Kevon Grant with the three-point shot and a 6-0 run has tied this game.
Yeah, and Grant just hit that from downtown right there. This crowd really getting into it here.
Robbie Cass over to Stone. Stone looking for isolation, instead passes it to LeBron Berry. Berry inside and gets it.
That's the big fella, Purdue.
Excellent ball movement there from Aiken.
This Aiken defense, they've been very quick and very tough here in the first half.
As both teams have, an excellent first half of defense being played by both teams.
Yeah, neither team's really getting any real good. Oh, ran him over, letting them play.
The referees allowing the contact.
Yeah, right in front of the ref. They didn't call anything.
Robbie Cass driving in.
Nice pass.
Pass it inside. Good defense from Northwest. Good defense again from Northwest. Elijah Horton comes down with the rebound.
Crowd getting behind this Northwest team.
The three-point shot is up.
Oh!
Doesn't get it to go.
And the big fella Purdue with another big rebound.
That was Kevon Grant with the miss. And as we showed you the two three-pointers, this one from Simeon Willis that brought the Knights within three, and then this one from Kevon Grant, which tied the game. An excellent sequence of events for the Knights. LeBron Berry working against Kevon Grant.
Nice
trying to
defense
battle
by
his
the
way
Knights.
in.
And both teams playing some very tough defense early on.
And LeBron Berry is the brother of Lonnie Berry, who was an excellent basketball player for Aiken, was a nationally ranked basketball player. So LeBron Berry has the athletic genes in him.
It's always nice to come from good stock. Ooh,
LeBron's first shot goes.
pretty stroke there.
(18-15) lead with 1:16 left to go here in the first half. The second one is good.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Aiken has made any substitutions in this second quarter, so you got to wonder if fatigue is going to set in here soon.
Yep, you would be correct.
Nice play.
Shot is up. That is Darius Sanders finishing through contact.
Sanders doing some man work out there.
Sanders, we talked about,
Nice little.
he averaged 7.3 rebounds per game, which is fourth in the SWAC, but he can also score the basketball.
Yeah, and you saw there in that replay with that nice little crossover move to get himself to the basket. He just finishes and takes the contact.
Sanders averages double-digit points per game, so this is not new territory for him.
No, I watched him play last year when I did a Northwest game. He's a good ball player.
Robbie Cass, a deep three, does not get it to go. 45 seconds left to go, a 2-point lead for Aiken. Elijah Horton puts up the floater, that's no good. Bodies flying to try to get the ball. Dasani Hill puts the ball up. That one doesn't get it to go. Dakota Stone running in transition. Over to LeBron Berry for three. That one's an air ball. Now Elijah Horton running in transition. Uses a spin move.
Oh,
Gets
what
it
a
as well.
roll.
Northwest basket.
Wow.
Tie game.
Talk
20
about
seconds
living
left.
right.
And now Robbie Cass slows down the pace after an exciting 15 seconds of transition basketball.
Yeah, I would imagine Aiken's going to wait and take one last shot here. The crowd and the bench is getting behind it. This has been an exciting half of basketball. Nice hands by the fan down there.
That ball tipped, but it will stay. Aiken ball. Here's the excellent spin move by the leading scorer, Elijah Horton.
Yeah, Horton showing why he's the team's leading scorer with that pretty little move there, and he gets the friendly roll.
A very nifty young man with the basketball in his hands.
Oh, yeah. Probably going to get a catch and shoot here by Aiken with under a second to go.
Deep three is up.
Oh!
That one is off. What an exciting first half. The Aiken Falcons and the Northwest Knights are tied. Stay with us, folks. This is going to be an exciting finish as we come down the stretch. Stay with us in just a few minutes. We'll be back for the second half.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Ohio, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Why do they officiate? For some, it's a way of staying involved in a sport they grew up with. For others, it's a way to pay it forward by helping kids who play today and tomorrow. It's also a great way to stay active, make extra money, and work with friends. And all of them will say it boils down to one thing: the love of the game. Find your reasons and log on to ohsaa.org to find out how to become an official. You'll be glad you did. This is the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Educate through sports.
All right, welcome back to Northwest High School as we get ready for the second half of this excellent varsity game between the Aiken Falcons and the Northwest Knights. I'm Safwan Ovey, joined by Shane Coleman. And Shane, what an excellent first half of basketball this was between two very good teams. We're tied 19-19. Good defense, good scoring. The crowd is into it. This is as good as a game as we thought it would be.
Yeah, you can't ask for much better with a high school basketball game. You get into it at halftime, you got a close game, tied up. Both teams are playing hard. You got great defense by both sides. I mean, you got guys who aren't usually the star players. They're coming up big. I mean, you can't ask for much better than this.
We get ready to start the second half here in just over 15 seconds. And Shane, I noticed the Aiken team did not go into the locker room at halftime. They actually stayed on the court and talked as a team. They were in a huddle for about 15 minutes, just talking through some strategy, talking through some adjustments. So we will see if that lack of going to the locker room and staying on the court, if that helps them or if that hurts them.
Yeah, you know, each team's different. I mean, some teams like to have that, just the security of nobody hearing what they're talking about. Some teams, it's like, hey, you know, we're just going to stay right here.
We're tied at 19 as we start the second half. Northwest gets the possession to start, and we're off. An excellent first half of basketball. We'll see if the second half lives up to the hype that the first half gave us. Dasani Hill over to Grant, inside to Willis.
Nice job.
And Willis gets it to go. Excellent ball movement from Northwest coming out of the second half.
Nice little cut to the basket there by Willis.
That gives Northwest its first lead of the game. Davis with the long two, and he gets it to go. That's Chance Davis, the same young man you were talking about throwing dunks in the pregame.
Yeah, he was definitely getting up after it during pregame. It was, the whole place was going nuts just watching pregame. You never see that.
Dasani Hill looking for a teammate. Gets it over to Elijah Horton. Horton to Grant, who shoots a three, and that one's off the back of the rim. Darius Sanders, though, with the offensive rebound. Goes himself and gets fouled.
Yeah, Sanders has gotten a lot of the workload for Northwest tonight. And like I said earlier, I watched this guy play a game last year. He is a player.
And if Northwest can generate some offensive rebounds, keeping the ball away from the high-power Aiken offense is a recipe for success for the Knights.
Yeah, and I've been surprised. I mean, Northwest, they don't have quite the size that Aiken does, but they've been able to hang right with them. They're not afraid of them. They're not backing down.
Inside to Sanders again. Back out to Horton for three. And that one's off. Kevon Grant ends up with the rebound. Back-to-back offensive rebounds for the Knights. We'll see if they get points off of these rebounds. And they're going to get a 3 seconds on Kevon Grant.
That's the name of the game in basketball. You got to keep moving. Even when you don't have the ball, you can't just stand still down low.
21 all with 6:35 left to go in the third quarter.
Nice screen.
And I had to keep out. We talked about Jakota Stone, how lethal he was going into this game.
Oh, what a shot.
But right now it's the Chance Davis show. 4 points coming out of the second half.
Put some English on that ball. That was a nice little shot there.
Davis actually the fourth leading scorer on this team, only averaging 6.6 points per game, but starting the second half hot.
Yeah, he's just too big for what Northwest has out there right now.
Davis, 6 points, 5 rebounds coming into this game on the season. Simeon Willis looking for a pass. Elijah Horton for three. Can't get that to fall. There's Davis again, mid-range jump shot, and he gets it to go.
Somebody stop this man.
6 points in a
Chance
row.
Davis, goodness gracious.
The junior, the 6'5" junior.
Man is unconscious right now.
And Northwest responds, Dasani Hill with the jump shot. Davis thought about it again. Robbie Cass has it being guarded by Simeon Willis. Kicks it back out to Stone. Stone puts it up, and Stone continues to struggle tonight. Gets the rebound, gets it to go.
Stone, he's one of the league leaders in points for the Cincinnati Metro, and he's doing his job there. Oh, nice quick hands.
And we talked about it earlier. Those are his first points of the night. He's struggled mightily tonight, but if he gets hot, that's dangerous for Northwest.
Yeah, I mean, you knew it's going to come at some point. When you're a good player like that, eventually you're going to get hot, and it's just you got to ride the storm out or keep him from getting hot. But it's like once he does, you got to buckle down.
And for those of you wondering what you just heard, we have the Northwest player sitting next to us on the bench, so you guys can just make for that as you will.
Personal foul, Aiken, number 2, Keontae Shealy, his first, team second.
Aiken with a 27-23 lead, but it's all great because we have a great producer and Tony Suarez doing great work for us. Elijah Horton with the ball on the perimeter. Kevon Grant. The drive inside,
can't
that's
get
off the
the
back
ball.
of the rim.
Aiken again with that real good defense. Oh,
Bodies
huge
on the
collision
floor.
into the wall. Oh, we're getting a little chippy down here.
Got some chippiness going down. Some coaches quickly coming in to break that up before it escalated any more.
The cheerleaders were getting out of harm's way too. That was right down there by them. Let's see what happened here.
Here's that play again. Sanders and Davis fell hard on the ground.
It looked like they just got tangled up there.
Davis had some words for Sanders as he got up, which Sanders did not take kind to.
Yeah, I mean, the initial play, it doesn't look like anything that major. I guess they just didn't take kindly getting tangled up there at the end.
27-23 lead. Davis looks to continue his hot second half, and he will with that point from free throw. Braden Miller comes back into the game for Northwest, and Sanders will check out. Now Aiken with a 28-23 lead. Northwest looking to stay in this game, relying on their stars.
Stone
Score
playing some
some
good
points.
defense for the Falcons.
Hill looking to make a move. Gets it over to Braden Miller.
Crowd getting behind the Falcon defense here on the Aiken side of the court. Nice shot!
Elijah Horton finishes a highly contested layup.
And that's why Horton's one of the leading scorers in the Southwest Ohio Conference.
Leading scorer for Northwest. Fighting to keep his Northwest Knights in this game. What an excellent layup. Here it is again for the audience. With that left hand. He's special with that left hand.
Oh, yeah.
Personal foul Northwest, number 10, Brendan
That was
Baltimore.
falling down and falling away from the hoop. That was an impressive shot.
Aiken now with their second consecutive trip to the free throw line. Consecutive possessions. They are knocking down free throws.
Yeah, Aiken's starting to heat up from the free throw line.
And after about a 20-second rest, Darius Sanders comes back into the game. Kevon Grant will come out of the game. And he knocks down both free throws. Sanders drives. And now again, a lot of words being tossed around between Sanders and Davis.
That's his third personal, team's
Yeah,
third.
and they're going to bring Davis out.
Yeah, now they're taking Davis out of the game quickly.
Yeah, that's almost one of those, that's a preemptive thing. You don't want that to escalate into something where some guys are going to regret doing something.
Now Langston Lee will come into the game. Dasani Hill with the pump fake, the mid-range jump
Nice
shot, and
shot.
it's good.
Northwest basket to Sonny Hill.
Hill with a nice little floater there.
4-point game now. Langston Lee drives. LeBron Berry back to Lee. Robbie Cass being guarded by Elijah Horton.
Yeah, Northwest switched away from that 2-3 zone they were playing earlier. They've gone man-to-man now, and that's a nice and one there.
Robbie Cass finishes through contact. That's Brandon Baltimore on the foul. Here it is for you again. Robbie Cass has no problem. 18 points per game and showing why.
Yeah, Cass, he's been hot for the Falcons in this one so far. He's done a good chunk of their work on offense.
Extending this lead, 33-27, looking to make it 34-27. Now Baltimore will come out of the game for Simeon Willis.
Aiken is really starting to heat up shooting the ball in this one. After kind of a sluggish first quarter, the Falcons have gotten hot here lately.
And this is with Jacata Stone not having a good game, their leading scorer.
Yeah, they've had a lot of their other guys out on the floor have picked up the slack, and they've really succeeded here lately. And I've been very impressed by Aiken's defense all night.
Braden
They're
Miller
very
tried to
quick.
make a pocket pass to Simeon Willis. It gets tipped, but Northwest will retain possession of the basketball. Horton for three,
Oh,
and Horton gets it to go.
Horton doing what he does. Showing why he's the Northwest leading scorer right there.
Horton is almost single-handedly keeping this team in the ball game right now. Jacata Stone for three. He cannot get it to drop. Here's that three-pointer again by Elijah Horton. Such a quick trigger, Shane, and it's nothing but net.
Yeah, that was a pretty shot.
And now Sarvell Barksdale back into the game. We saw him playing some excellent defense in the first half and checks into the game for the first time in the second half.
Oh, almost got it to fall.
Robbie Cass coming up the court, finds the inside pass.
Oh, what a spin move.
Keontae Sheely getting his first points of the game. Sheely, the junior.
What a move by Sheely.
Elijah Horton now being double teamed, looking for a
That
pass.
Falcon defense, they are just swarming the Knights right now.
Sanders
Oh, what a putback.
gets the offensive rebound.
What a play by Sanders.
Being aggressive in this second half is Darius Sanders, not settling for threes.
No, I mean, you got a 4-point game here. It's still anybody's ball game by any stretch right now.
What an excellent ball game. This has been through about 3 quarters with a minute left in the third. Jakota Stone comes
Stone
in,
drive.
puts up the layup, and he gets it to go.
Stone doing some work there for the Falcons.
Sanders coming in, wants to do it again himself. And they're going to get a foul inside on LeBron Berry. Here are some of the previous baskets. The excellent move by Sheely, followed by Darius Sanders, missing his first shot, but grabbing his rebound.
It's even
And then
more
here we
impressive.
go. Jakota
You think
Stone finishing inside.
Yeah, you think of that shot that we just saw from Sanders. He actually caught and put that back in the basket before he ever hit the ground.
Feet of athleticism.
I wish I was that coordinated.
So Kevon Grant will come into this game. Come back into this game. Our producer loves his shoes, so we're going to show you guys some excellent shoes tonight. Tony hasn't told anybody, but he has a whole closet of just nothing but Jordan retro sneakers. He doesn't tell anybody, but he has LeBrons and he has Jordans and he has a whole bunch of sneakers that he collects.
Hey, everybody's got to have their thing.
What we like to call it, Tony has drip, is what we call it, drip. And Sanders' second free throws up, and it's off the front of the rim. But
Oh,
bodies hitting the floor. Northwest grabs the
Tom took a
rebound.
big tumble there.
Sanders takes it up again.
Oh, what a play by Sanders.
It's now turning into the Darius Sanders show for Northwest after Elijah Horton got hot. His
That is
teammate coming up as well.
Man, Sanders, that is a young man that can go get it.
34 to 38, actually 35 to 38, with 10 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Robbie Cass over to Stone. Back to Cass, 3 seconds.
Got to get a shot
Aiken's
off.
got to shoot. That's off the front of the rim. And that's the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Catch your breath, ladies and gentlemen. A 38 to 35 game. What an end to that third quarter. And Shane, Darius Sanders, and Elijah Horton keeping this Northwest team in this ball game.
Yeah, it's been the Sanders and Horton show here in the third quarter for Northwest, but man, after that little stretch we just saw, I think there's some oxygen masks need to be had on both sides. That was some serious up and down the floor with very little breaks in between, making me tired just watching it.
The Aiken Falcons leading the Northwest Knights by a score of 38 to 35 as we have one more quarter to play, possibly, but with the way this game is going, overtime is not out of the question.
No, absolutely not. This has been a fantastic game. I mean, we ended the first half with a tie score, so let's just say we don't end the fourth quarter with one.
So as we get ready to start the quarter, show you some of the Northwest cheerleaders, show you some of the fans who are in attendance tonight. We don't love that they don't have their masks on, but it is what it is. Social distancing, people, remember, social distancing.
Yeah, it's like they always keep saying, everybody has to do their part. We're all in it together.
We're all in this together. Spread love, don't spread COVID. Just about ready to start this fourth quarter. And now it seems like the starters will come back in. And the stars have to be stars here, Shane.
Oh yeah, this is when big time players make big time plays. Or as the great Dick Vitale says, this guy had the PTPers, man, the primetime players.
Watch for Jakota Stone and Robbie Cass, Elijah Horton and Darius Sanders. See what these stars do for their teams coming down the stretch in a three-point ball game to start the fourth quarter. Speaking of Jakota Stone,
Oh,
right
what a play by Stone.
on cue, the star player for Aiken, gets an and one and looks to make it a 3-point play.
Like I just said, big-time players make big-time plays, and he starts out the fourth quarter with one right there.
Excellent finish through contact, gets the roll. Looking to make this a 6-point game.
And you knew Stone was going to heat up eventually, and he's catching fire at the right time right now.
He misses the free throw. Kevon Grant comes down with it. Hill thought about the three, but instead is going to drive it. Kicks it out to Sanders. Elijah Horton. Hill drives and puts up the layup.
Oh!
And it rolls out.
The basket was having none of that ball going in.
Davis back in the game.
Oh!
And they're going to get a foul on Northwest. Northwest coach calling for travel.
Northwest, number 3, Simeon Willis. His second, team
That's
score.
Chance Davis, who had that excellent third quarter, scored 6 points back to back, and then he was subbed out for the rest of the third quarter, but making his mark quickly here in the fourth.
Yeah, and hopefully by him getting subbed out in the last quarter, hopefully he got a chance to cool down a little bit since tensions were getting a little high there is why he got subbed out. So hopefully he's had a chance to cool down a little bit.
LeBron Berry went up for the shot, but he gets swarmed by Simeon Willis and Kevon Grant. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Kevon Grant.
Northwest, number 1, Kevon Grant. His third, team 6.
Right here, yes, that is Kevon Grant on the foul. Under 7 minutes left to go in this ball game. Berry's free throw is up, and it is no good. That's as unique of a haircut chain as I've ever seen with the braids.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really one for style when it comes to hair. I mean, I just got a crew cut, but I mean, you know.
I'm going to try to
Teach
convince
their
our
own.
producer Tony to get braids like that.
Yeah.
Northwest comes down in a quick foul on Aiken.
Personal foul, Aiken, 0 to Connor Stone, his first, team's fifth.
Elijah Horton getting a lot of contact. That was Shakata Stone. Hill being guarded tightly by Stone. Pass over to Horton, who's being guarded by LeBron Berry. A switch off. Kevon Grant drives, puts
what
the
a
shot up,
move.
and it's good. And after that shot, Coach Argentati wants a timeout. Northwest comes within 6 points.
Pretty little move here by Grant, gets him the 2 points.
And as much as Aiken wants to pull away, Northwest continues to fight back in this game and continues to make it a good game.
Yeah, Northwest, they are fighting tooth and nail to stay right back in this thing. I mean, they're only down 4 points. This is still a 2-possession game with plenty of time.
There's head coach Argentati on the right, Aiken head coach on the left. Both excellent coaches, both have been with their programs for years now. Both respected around their conference, both respected around the region. As we get ready to come back from timeout. The starters will be back in the game for Northwest, as they will be for Aiken.
Yeah, this is that time of the game. I mean, it's obviously fourth quarter, but playing football these years that I did, this is where your coaches in the offseason, they're yelling fourth quarter, go finish. This is why you do those fourth quarter drills right here. Because if you're a big time player, you're in the game probably for the rest of it right now.
Now Northwest trying to pressure Aiken full court.
Nice defense.
Bodies on the ground trying to fight for the ball.
Timeout, Aiken.
The only only thing missing with all the bodies hitting the floor was the song Bodies by Drowning Pool. Let the bodies hit the floor.
We saw Davis slip a little bit, lose control of the ball. And then he saw Kevon Grant, Elijah Horton, everybody on the ground fighting for that ball. There was also Caron Purdue on the ground who actually had the ball in his hand. That right there, that lady is everybody's mood for 2020. Don't you think, Shane?
Yeah, I think pretty much everybody has just been with, well, I mean, even starting 2021, everybody's just kind of like, can we get going?
I'm sure behind that long face is a very lovable and beautiful woman.
Oh, absolutely, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's some father and son love right there. We love to see that.
Yeah. Gotta love the father-son bonding time. Nothing quite like it.
Davis passes it in. Gets it into LeBron Berry. Berry quickly making a move in the paint and gets it stolen by Darius Sanders.
Oh, they got numbers.
Sanders trying to get the lob and doesn't finish it. They were thinking alley-oop on that one.
Oh, Northwest they just about pulled off an incredible highlight reel play.
Dasani Hill and Darius Sanders were thinking alley-oop. It was a perfect pass. Just Sanders not able to finish.
Just extended him a little too far backwards. Oh man, that was almost going to be Sports Center worthy right there.
That is Darius Sanders' fourth foul. That is something to keep an eye on with still over 6 minutes to go. It looks like Sarvell Barksdale will come into the game with Sanders struggling with foul trouble. Oh,
that's a travel.
Dasani Hill wanted to pass, but instead dribbled the ball.
Yeah, little indecision there. You could see it. He was going to pass it, but then he decided not to at the last second, but he already took 2 steps.
So now Sanders does come out of the game. Barksdale is in. We'll see how long Sanders sits on the bench as they need him desperately to try to finish this game.
Oh, absolutely. He and Horton have been a huge part of their offense tonight.
Stone being mauled by Northwest defenders. Robbie Cass has been very quiet in the second half, Shane.
Yeah, he was lights out for him in the first half, but he hasn't really done much for the Falcons here lately.
Almost turns the ball over there. Rough pass. Now Cass looking to make some moves, instead pass it to Stone. Stone driving, looking to finish inside, and he does.
Stone just doing what he does.
Now the lead is escalated to 6. This is Northwest time. This game could get ugly if Northwest does not start making some baskets.
Yeah, Northwest has to stop the bleeding real quick.
Because this is an Aiken team that can get hot quickly with their 2 stars.
Oh yeah, this is a team that scores a lot of points.
And Grant's 3 is no good. Davis with the rebound. And now Darius Sanders will come back into the game at the next dead ball. Dakota Stone drives it again. Layup is up.
Oh, what
and
a
the
shot.
layup is good.
Big collision there.
4 straight points for the leading scorer, for the 4th leading scorer in the Cincinnati Metro Athletic Conference and the leading scorer on the Aiken team. Whatever cold start we talked about Stone, it has quickly gone away.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying earlier. I mean, with a star player like Stone, if he starts out cold, you know eventually he's going to heat up. You got to keep yourself in the game until he heats up, because you know you're going to have your hands full when he does. And it looks like we're starting to get into this time where Stone is starting to really start to heat up for Aiken. This game went quickly from very tight to an 8-point game, so Northwest has got to stop the bleeding very quickly.
Today's game is reported by Waycross Community Media. The game can be seen anytime online at www.waycross.tv.
We've had some Northwest players and coaches scuffling on the sidelines. But Shane here, as we took a timeout, Aiken slowly trying to separate themselves, going on a run, and it is thanks to their superstar Jakota Stone with 4 straight points.
Yeah, I mean, Stone's really starting to take over here, and the size of Aiken has really just wreaked havoc on Northwest lately. I mean, Northwest, they're still in this game. They still have plenty of time. They're a scrappy team. They can fight back in it, but they've really got to get going right now, because Aiken has got all the momentum right now.
Asani Hill has it for Northwest. Looking to stay in this game with 4:40 left to go. They need some baskets, and they need them desperately.
Nice screen.
Not a lot of spacing. Three-point shot by Hill. And that one's no good. Rebound by Robbie Cass.
That basket's starting to shrink a little bit. Having a little trouble getting the ball to fall lately.
And a basket here could start signaling some bad things for Northwest. Cass drives it. Doesn't get it to go. They get the offensive rebound. That one doesn't get to go. But last touch by Northwest.
Yeah, the big fella Purdue just went up and he said, give me that.
(45-37).
Aiken can really start to slow the pace down if they want to with the lead they have with the time remaining, since there is no shot clock. They really don't have to rush if they don't want to.
Chance
Nice
Davis,
move.
a spin move, jump shot, but he's way off the back of the backboard. And before Darius Sanders, he does finish it, but the foul was before Sanders went up for the layup, so the basket will not count. Aiken now in the bonus, shooting their free throws.
Chance Davis, that's his fourth personal, team 6.
Now Davis will sit down with 4 fouls. Langston Lee comes back into the game for Aiken. Elijah Horton for 3, that's off the front of the rim. But Northwest grabs the offensive rebound. Kevon Grant, that one's an air ball.
Nice oh. That ball hit him in a bad area there.
It will
He's trying to
stay
laugh that one off, but man.
with Aiken.
Yeah, I'm hoping Langston Lee's okay. That one hit him in a bad area there.
These kids are still growing. Even if they take it to the place where the sun doesn't shine, they'll be okay. We'll call it the groin. Double team on Jakota Stone, but they call a timeout quickly.
Timeout, Aiken.
45-37 lead for the Falcons with 3:21 left to go in this ball game. Aiken takes the timeout as Stone was getting double teamed in a very bad area, in a turnover prone area.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do if you're Northwest right now. You have definitely got to get aggressive on defense because you need to start making some turnovers.
Monday at 9:30 p.m. and Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Can be seen anytime online at www.waycross.tv.
Seems like we have an exciting end to this game, but Northwest has to find some baskets, Shane, quickly.
Yeah, they've really cooled off here lately, and Aiken's not cooling off. So you got to stop the bleeding, number one, and then you got to start answering with some baskets of your own.
Because we've seen Elijah Horton and Darius Sanders get their baskets. Who's going to be that third one for Northwest to get those baskets to score points?
Yeah, basketball's a 5-man game. 2 people can't do it themselves. They're going to have help. Got the youngster running with the football there to the stands.
Maybe we'll look back on this 15 years from now and this young man will be playing in the league. Who knows? Dream big, ladies and gentlemen.
He's made some
boys
good
and
catches.
girls and
Yeah,
children from all ages.
Yeah, he's made some good catches down here in between quarters. Never know. There's some teams out there that need receivers.
Jakota Stone being double teamed again. Pass all the way up.
Oh, nice
Ball movement. Seemed like that could have been an easy basket for Aiken, but instead Robbie Cass is going to drive. Tries to have a special layup. Can't get it to go. That ball bounced in the air by Kevon Grant.
Langston Lee puts that one away.
A 10-point game.
Northwest. Oh!
That was a very strange play by Kevon Grant. He slams the ball as hard as he can.
Not sure what the mindset was there. That I don't really know if you want to call that a pass or what that was, but that had bad intent or bad written all over it.
As Langston Lee finishes that
That bad turnover by Kevon Grant, and now the lead is 10, but Hill, if he can hit some free throws, will make it single digits, and he does.
Here we go.
Sanders comes back into the game now for Barksdale. So now Northwest is also in the bonus. Both teams moving forward are in the bonus. Second free throw rims in and out.
Yeah, we're going to probably have a lot of free throws coming up here.
That one's turned over.
Oh, he's
Three,
wide open.
Kevon Grant.
Oh, he hits
good.
it. He hits it, and here come the Knights.
A quick 4-0 run for Northwest. And maybe a turnover going from a three could be the momentum the Northwest Knights need.
Yeah, and the Northwest coaches are urging their team to do the full court press here. They're doing a nice job trapping them. And Cass splits it. Oh, right off the head.
And they are going to call a foul on that loose ball, and the Northwest Knight coaches are not happy about that. Here's that three-point shot by Kevon Grant, left wide open with a smooth stroke.
I don't care who you are, you can't leave somebody that open from three-point range. He could have high-fived somebody in the stands and still gotten that shot off.
Cass is now shooting free throws. That was a very close call, a very controversial call.
Not entirely sure what we were looking at there, honestly, because I didn't really see anything that egregious.
An 8-point game with about 2:10 left to go. Northwest trailing Aiken 49-41. Elijah Horton has the ball. Driving in, puts the shot up.
Oh, can't get
no
it to
good.
fall.
They grab the offensive rebound. Darius Sanders drives in, and he cannot get his layup. A lot of contact there, but the refs swallow the whistles.
Yeah, they've been consistent, though. They've let them play all day, so this isn't like they're putting them away for the last few minutes.
They're going to call a foul on the offensive rebound. Here's that drive by Stone. Ball hanging on the rim for a few seconds when it comes down. Purdue gets the rebound and gets hacked by Kevon Grant coming back up. Barksdale coming back into the game. And this is the call that was not made on the miss on Sanders. He did make some contact with his elbow.
Looks like he did get the bow a little bit.
There's 1:40 left. The move has to be now for Northwest.
Oh.
Free throw hits the back of the
they're
rim.
gonna say no good.
They're actually going to say the free throw is no good because it hit the top of the bars that hold the backboard up. So that is not good.
Yeah, that's one thing you never see in the NBA or in major colleges because they don't have the baskets hanging down from the ceiling.
So both his free throws are no good. Northwest looking to take advantage of this. Hill loses the ball, and that's a turnover. Robbie Cass, LeBron Berry. That is going to be a jump ball.
That's going to be, looks like Northwest ball.
Chance Davis coming back into the game for Aiken. Purdue will come out of the game.
Northwest still very much alive in this game with a little under a minute and a half to go. They're only down by 8 points, so they're very much alive.
A basket here. Letting the ball roll up. Elijah Horton turns the ball over.
Oh, he's got numbers.
Robbie Cass up the court.
Nice play by Cass.
And now the lead has ballooned to 10 with a minute left to go in this game.
Yeah, Northwest needs to stop into some baskets real quick.
And there's
Stone
another
with a nice
turnover by
defensive play.
Northwest.
What's he going to do here?
Stone
Oh,
puts it
what
up,
a
and Stone
move.
puts it in.
Stone just making it look easy.
The game looked promising, but now 3 consecutive turnovers.
Yeah, things starting to get a little sloppy here for Northwest.
Has now looked like the final nail in the coffin, that final 4-0 run with back-to-back turnovers. Shane really putting this game away.
Yeah, Aiken caught fire at the right time, and that spells disaster for Northwest right now.
A valiant effort by the Knights, but unfortunately
absolutely.
not able to come up with this game.
Yeah, Aiken much better than that 4-6 record would show you, because they've played some tough teams, and this is a very good Aiken Falcons team.
37 seconds left. Aiken looking to close this game out. A lot of contact. Davis for 3, and he gets it to go.
All net there by Davis.
There is the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that should just about take care of this one.
Here's that 3-pointer again from Davis. Left wide open. Smooth stroke.
Yeah, he could have gotten a sip of water from the bench before he shot that one, as much room as he had.
Now we have mass substitutions for Aiken.
Yeah, letting the young guys get some time.
Sheely coming into the game. Medeiros coming into the game. Parsons coming into the game. A few of these young men, Parsons and Medeiros, Shane, we saw on JV.
Yeah, they're letting the young guys get a little bit of playing time here with about 20 seconds to go. Don't want to risk your varsity guys getting hurt. This is one of those, having been on the good end and the bad end of this when I was playing football. When you're on the good end, you like being able to take the pads off and let the young guys in, but when you get pulled for when you're losing, it gives you a sickening feeling. So Aiken's got to feel good letting their starters get a little breather here at the end of the game.
And now Simeon Willis, with still 7 seconds left to go in the game, throws up a full court shot.
I think you lost track of how much time was left there. Yeah, Aiken should probably just sit on. That'll do it.
That is going to do it. Aiken coming out with the win over Northwest by a final score of 56-41. What an excellent game that was. I'm Sponovi for Shane Coleman, Tony Suarez, and the rest of our team here at Waycross. We thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.